welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is Friday, May 18th, 15:32 hours, and you have things to show people.
We have stuff from FastCap.
Okay, we got a lot of stuff from FastCap.
Yes.
I want to talk about the laser one, but you can do all the other stuff.
Okay.
I just like the laser. I think it's awesome.
Well, FastCap sent us a pretty large variety of things, and Tom Sustance is our member out of England who arranged the donation.
Okay.
And he requested that we show people the details of what was in that big box.
Well, there's going to be a lot more detail than this because, like, half of these things could have their own video specifically.
Oh, certainly. But just kind of a little outline of everything that we got. So they sent us some tape measures. This one might look familiar.
Yeah, that's Moose. She has one.
It's a very special.
Moose on it.
It has a pencil sharpener on it.
I think they all do.
They all do.
Yeah.
But these are all woodworking and carpentry ones, so they sent us a variety of.
And they're all different.
Yes. This one is left and right. This one is easier to read this way.
Okay, and it's got a higher level of precision and stuff.
And one of them is flat.
Yeah, this is the flat one, which is really weird because it's.
If you need that, you need that. And giant numbers.
That's like the grandpa tape measure?
It's called the old standby.
That is what we had back in the big war. That looks exactly the same as like my Fat Max tape measure.
But it will last 4 times as long.
Okay, cool.
And then this is really cool. This is called a fast break.
Okay.
So it's sandpaper inside a bevel.
Is it? You can change the paper out.
You can change the paper out as you want.
It's just for breaking an edge?
For breaking an edge.
Okay. For those of you that don't like understand that, breaking an edge is like if you cut this piece of wood and you cut this side and it's plain, it's perfect. Right when you're done making it, the edge will be really sharp.
And the first thing that happens in your kitchen cabinets that way is you get random dings on it.
Yeah, so you use this and I do it a lot with aluminum where you just take a file and if you watch the videos of me making stuff out of aluminum, it's pretty common where you'll see me cut something and then just take a file over the edge and just round it over a little bit.
And if you want a little bit more precision on your edge, we have a radius plane.
Really? That exists?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's really easy to use. And
check that out.
It's a very comfortable size, so I was very impressed with it.
Now, is it possible to replace the blade on
It's
this?
replaceable and adjustable.
Okay.
So depending on what sort of wood you're working with.
That's neat.
And then in the other plane, we got a little pole plane.
It's an artisan pole.
It is.
It's for serious.
Well,
It's for cheese, yo.
You could do that.
it's really handy if you were making a box or something like that.
Okay.
You can just trim a tiny bit, but sanding is too much.
Okay. What are these?
These are the glue bots. So I have in the wood shop a gallon of wood glue.
Yeah.
And you can't pour it out anymore because the nose is so clogged with glue that we've drilled it through several times and it still reclogs all the time.
Okay.
So this is to solve that problem. You pour the glue in through here, it stays airtight, and you put different tips on it. And the tips...
And it pours from the bottom.
From the bottom. And the tips come off, so when you're done, you can go rinse them out.
Okay.
And then put it back on. And they give us some little ones and some big ones.
I like this. And these are for wood glue. This isn't like a super glue thing. This is
a
wood glue.
a wood glue, a long bonding time.
Okay.
Long bonding time. This is kind of cool. This is called the knuckle bender.
Okay.
It's for adjusting hinges on a door.
Batman's gonna love this.
So the last time Batman had to adjust a hinge on a door, he was there for 2 hours.
Okay.
This makes it into a 20-minute job.
Okay. And it's got like a bunch of stuff on it.
So depends on the style of hinge and the way the door is set up. One of the configurations will fit in it, and you can just tweak it to fit.
Okay, but this is the thing you like clip on or.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. What's this?
This is when you're building cabinets. You know how you have to drill the holes in certain spots, and it's always different depending on the size of the cabinet.
Okay.
This is a jig that has all the main sizes on it, so you just stick it in the corner, and now it's square, so you can drill your holes without poking through the front of the cabinet.
Okay.
Or the box or whatever it is you're doing.
That makes sense.
And this, you wish you had that a few weeks ago.
It's heavy.
This
laminate. Oh God, it's a laminate roller. I don't know if this is for like this kind of.
No,
laminate.
you use this for surface laminate too.
Really?
Yes.
For Formica.
Yes.
It seems really light for that.
It's exactly what you need. It's got dense rubber wheels or metal wheels, depending on what you're doing.
Okay.
You can use it for edges or for surface.
Edge banding, labels. That's cool. This would be good for like vinyl lettering.
Absolutely.
Okay. What is this thing?
Oh,
It looks
that's
like a square chisel.
It's a square chisel. It's called a mortise tool. It's used in fine woodworking when you want a square accent on something.
Okay.
So you just hit it with a hammer, and then you have.
So you like drill the hole to a certain size, and then.
And then you just knock out the edges.
Okay.
And it comes with these little squares that you can insert in it, or you can make little squares.
They're little artsy pieces.
It's artsy,
okay.
yeah. Check out my box of glue.
Your box of, that's for gluing anything to anything, pretty
And
much. isn't it?
ungluing.
And ungluing.
We have debonder
Oh, and activator.
and activator. You have to use the activator.
Now these are all like super glue type glues?
These
Is it
are-
like cyanoacrylate?
Yep, they are
Okay.
CA glues. They come in 4 viscosities,
Okay.
and every woodworker has a viscosity that they will only use.
So everybody like, they have their thing and they roll with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most people that have used super glue have only used thin. If you buy
Like
it in the
classic
grocery
super
store,
glue,
yeah,
yeah.
it's thin, and it's terrible to use on a lot of things because it just absorbs right in.
Okay.
This has the consistency of toothpaste,
Oh, wow.
so it won't suck right into your surface.
So we can get refills of these.
Yep.
Because I can see this getting used a lot.
And this is actually really cool. That's for the tape measure, so you can keep it on your belt.
With another pencil sharpener.
Yes, or your clipboard. So this is an apron meant for using at the lathe. Can you tell why it's meant for the lathe?
I have no idea.
There's no pockets.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And the apron is meant to twist up in front and then come back, so
Okay.
you don't tie
So
a
there's
knot
no,
in the front.
yeah, there's no
It's
dangly bits.
completely safe for using in a lathe. So no matter what shirt you're wearing, you'll be lathe safe there.
That's nifty.
Yeah.
Cool. And it's made out of like it's
ballistic nylon.
Yeah, it's ballistic nylon. I want a
It
whole
won't
suit made out
protect
of
a tree
ballistic
from
nylon.
coming at you, but you won't notice the wood chips.
Yeah, it'll stop a lot. That's cool.
And the safety glasses.
Yeah, and these are nice ones
Really
too.
nice safety glasses.
These are like similar to the ones that we use, but the edges are a little nicer.
They're really nice because everybody that tried them said they tuck right up into your eyes, so you don't get stuff coming out.
Yeah. And they sent us a bunch of really awesome pencils.
Mechanical carpentry pencils.
These are big. Check them out. They're huge. It's like 1/4 inch thick lead.
Batman was pretty thrilled when he picked up the pencil. He went, "This is what a pencil should feel like."
Now, I think. Oh, we've got the flush cut cutters.
Yes.
These are neat. They're dikes, but they're totally flat on the back. There's no curve to it.
No, these are intended only for laminate use.
For what?
Laminate.
Really?
Yeah.
That's handy.
I mean, I'm sure you could use them on other things, but they were made for laminate.
Okay, well, we do a lot of laminate,
We
so
do, so
yeah,
that-
that's totally cool.
And the third hand, which
Oh wow, we had one of these. Oh, you took it down.
took it down.
All right, you
I
gotta
did.
check this out. I'll show you what this is. It's a standard off-angle tension jack. Okay, so it's got a spring here, and a spring here, and it works. If you've ever used a caulk gun, it's the same mechanism that makes a caulk gun work. So you've got this, and you squeeze the jack, and it moves the thing, right? So it's got. You push in the little things here, and you got to grab the right part and pull. And just so that you don't lose these, because like if you put this in and turn it, you can have trouble finding out where your balls are. If you look through the holes here, you'll see there's a black stripe that goes down. As long as the black stripe is in the hole, you'll line right up. So you just pull them right up, like that. And I'm going to take it all the way up.
I was impressed that we had this all the way up to the ceiling.
Yeah, it goes all the way to the ceiling. And I'm going to stand on a folding chair, which is just made for entertainment value. And you can take this, and if you get it at an angle where you can grab the damn thing, you pull this right out a bit, get it lined up to about where you want it, and it'll go all the way up, not only to the ceiling, but the very upper, like that's the roof in this room. Okay? So yeah, they reach right out, and you can use this for holding drywall, all kinds of stuff. When you want to take it out, just like a caulk gun, it's got the little thing. You push that, and it breaks it free.
It's really popular for people hanging molding.
And they'll do it, it'll hold at an angle, because if you watch the feet, they're self-adjusting.
Also, we have a collection of different types of feet.
Oh, I didn't know we had other feet.
I'm not sure where they are, but we have soft feet and hard feet.
Okay.
And a foot faceplate, so we can put a piece of plywood on it.
Okay.
And the foam.
And we got foam. This is toolbox foam.
Yes.
And that's going to be a whole video. That's Batman's bliss of laying out. We need like 50 pieces of
Well, they told us to figure out what thickness we like better.
Okay, so we're going to be doing videos on all of these things.
And
Oh yeah, I got to show the laser. All right, this is a whole thing. This is going to have not just a video, but a couple videos on it because it's very complex. But I'm going to take it off here real quick. This is the brains of it all.
it pulls out.
Well, yeah, but I just want to tell you to take it off. This is supremely badass. Follow me. First, we need a dark room, so we'll go in here. Now, hang on, let's not turn the lights out yet. Take a look in here. This is Girl Geeks. Now, you'll notice there's mirrors all along the back wall. This is a laser. Now, we'll do it right here to start. I'll just put it on the wall. You gotta hold it really still. Okay, so we get a horizontal line. And it's fine as long as I hold it. If I tilt it too far out of level, you can see it turns off. So it only comes on when it's happy. And there's another mode for a vertical line. Then you can get both. If you can hold the damn thing still. Okay. So I'm going to set it up here. And we'll point across the room at the mirror. And it has the lasers inside project from a pendulum. And the pendulum has magnetic damping on the bottom. So if you hit the lights, Dave, you can see we've got a really cool light. And if you just bump it, it moves a little bit. But it's got magnetic damping, so it'll stop itself. And we can shoot that beam all the way across to the mirror and back. And you can see the beam here. Here's our cross. And just my moving around on the floor is enough to make it move. But if we all hold still, that'll totally stop. And look how stable that is. What is this room? This is 40 feet. So it's 40 feet from here to there, and then another 40 feet coming back. So that's 80 feet, and it's rock stable. I wish I could hold a rifle that stable. It's really neat.
Well, and it comes with the same mechanism as the third hand, so you can mount it in a doorway or a window.
Yeah, it's got all kinds of cool mounting options to it, and so you just tap it, and there's all kinds of movement there. In just a second, it comes back into alignment. It damps itself. And it's cool. Now this, just like this, would be totally useful. We could have used the hell out of this thing the other day for doing the drop ceiling. So this has a million different uses.
Cable tray.
Cable trays, drop ceiling, doors, windows, stuff like that. We're going to use this like crazy as we're doing work on the new Geek House projects. So it's a whole thing. But you can see in there, it's off now, so when it turns off it locks it. But you can see the two lasers, or the two prisms for the lasers, and that part in there hangs. So we'll get some close-up video on this when we do the real video for it. But it's gonna be a whole thing. It's neat. I like it. It's just clever. This is elegant engineering, and that just gives me a big nubbly one. I love elegant engineering. So what else we got to show them, Moose?
That's about it.
That's it? So you guys will be seeing a lot more from our awesome friends at FastCap. We want to thank them for the very serious donation of shiny new, very good, high-quality tools.
And we'll be shooting some specific videos on the more intricate ones.
Yeah.
I'll show all those woodworkers that I know how to use a hand plane.
See, Prosty's got something. What's going on?
Well, we had a few inconsistencies. This is our security patch panel for our blue cherry system.
That's pretty.
And
that's
we had
how it's supposed to look.
That's I completely redid all the wiring on it because there were a few inconsistencies, and I was going to just repair the inconsistencies, but well, I got a little into it, and one thing became another, and that's how it came out.
This is something patches in here and then comes out and goes to somewhere else?
What happens is the cameras will go into an initial patch panel, then they'll patch to these right here singularly, but you know, the cameras, they need power.
Okay.
And they also need a way to get audio or RS-232 zoom control from them. We only have 8 wires, 4 pairs.
Yeah.
So the way that I've done this is that, you know, we have outdoor cameras that also require heaters. You can't run that off of one pair of wire.
Okay.
It's just a resistive heater, so with the camera power. So what we did is the first row of 16 has heater power and camera power run to it, and that'll come from Bill's power supply, and then the rest just have camera. Okay. I've color coded it, so everything that you see here, like if you go and look at the camera end, it will be powered off of a brown wire. Okay. Just like the back of the patch panel. Okay. It makes troubleshooting a lot better.
Yeah.
Everything is in code. The video pairs all come down the center. AC24 comes perpendicular to that. Hopefully that'll help out with noise a little bit. Yeah. And I've just really done the best job I can do running it over Cat 5.
That's really cool.
So I'm pretty happy with it. And what we're going to do for the audio and stuff is we're going to run the blue pairs up to a different patch panel.
Okay.
So that way it's not in here, it's not going to bother anything, and there's room for expandability.
Excellent.
Oh, and you'll notice that the video pairs are nicely twisted.
Yeah,
all
this
the
is
way
what
down.
you were doing with the big piece of wire that you were twisting the other day.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense now.
In fact, that big piece of wire is right.
That one.
You see those?
Yeah.
I twisted the brown pairs and the orange pairs together to get them just a little bit better spaced. Okay. Because otherwise it kind of looks like a mess.
I think it's nice. That's clever. All right. You guys have fun. We'll have more as it happens. Today we're shooting video with Trevor and Mr. Kidwell while we teach you all about multiple miniature capacitors, MMCs.
Here at the Geek Group, we've invented a new fundraising strategy. You can now purchase impressively tiny coins we've compressed using high-energy magnetism. We induce a current pulse of 100,000 amps into a copper wire coiled around a golden dollar, dime, or quarter, producing very powerful opposing magnetic fields that compress a quarter to the diameter of a dime, which you then receive in a lovely commemorative package along with the satisfaction that can only come from helping the Geek Group build our endowment, which in turn will allow us to put membership fees, donations, and sponsorships towards furthering the organization rather than just maintaining it. Carry a lightning bolt in your pocket, available at thegeekgroup.org.
Once again, in Razor Blade Hallway, Dave, you gotta show them the truck mirror bit here.
So, this pipe, I mean, if I wanted to, I could heat it and then run down there and scratch at it and come back and heat it and scratch at it. Or I could, you know, continue to sit here and hold my little bubble mirror and just scrape away.
Where did you get the mirror?
Tool room.
Okay, so it's the replacement mirror that Batman had gotten for Dante.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't need it anyway then.
Nope. He's not using it. I'm being careful with it. And I can, you know, get pipe. And like over there where you can't reach the pipe, this is really in handy. So, yeah.
And you've got a damn nice floor to do that on.
I do, yeah. Yeah. Aren't you glad I discovered that?
That was my whole day yesterday, dude. I'm not glad you discovered that. That just... Wait until... I don't think you've seen it yet. Have you seen today's blog post?
Cleaned it up nicely.
I got it down to the level of reasonable. If somebody that is way more CDO than I am wants to sit and like make it pristine, they're welcome to, but I got shit to do. No.
CDO.
CDO.
OCD is the appropriate, but CDO is for people who are so OCD they have to get the letters in order. CDO.
But yeah, did you see the blog post?
No, did you get the time lapse?
It's the most boring captain's blog ever. Like I just wanted to see, okay, because I'm like, wow, this is gonna be an amazingly boring video. So I just wanted to see how boring I could make it. I don't say a single word. 20 minutes on camera. I don't even say like, you know, that's today's blog. I salute at the end. That's it. 20 minutes.
Yeah, I saw your Facebook post on it.
It does have things that make it worth watching, though.
Yeah.
It has the new promo hidden in it.
Really?
Yep. The artsy one that Adam shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Adam shot it with like his DSLR with all the studio lenses, and Liz edited it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's hidden away in there. So you actually do have to watch the super boring video to see it.
I do enjoy the impressively tiny coins. That has to be one of the greatest videos we have.
We can do an updated version of that with you doing the voiceover if you want.
I couldn't. Jabroni's voice is just too perfect for that.
Yeah.
It really is.
There's a Gomer dude standing back there holding. Is that heavy? That looks heavy.
Not really.
Okay, then you can just stand there and hold it.
Yeah, I'll go around.
Be hardcore.
Okay.
Which version of the PSA did you put in? The short one? Or
I know, I use a long one.
I like that one better too.
You're in it even.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Robot Geek, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
funny because I've never really done anything with robots.
we can't even turn the damn thing on
Right,
yet.
I've like played with the Armtron down in robotics, but
It's so much better when we get Jeff going.
I believe it.
We need somebody. Please find me a concrete company who will donate their services. I've talked to everybody in town, and
better just donate. How many 1,000 pounds of bags of concrete do we need?
oh, you don't want to do it with bags. That's trucks.
Yeah, I know,
that's
but
trucks.
worst
No,
comes to worst,
no.
we have a cement mixer.
No, you can't. You can't do it fast enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you need trucks. You need
Okay.
like a couple trucks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of concrete. I made that mistake. I had Lowe's deliver a pallet of concrete to my house, and we did the back patio.
Mm-hmm.
Mixing a dozen bags of concrete, not a big deal. When you got to do 50, no, get a truck. Just get it's same money either way.
Oh.
Get a truck. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've asked this every day, and at this point I'm just doing it for sport. But that'll be done today, right?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Totally.
I just want to paint the damn rails. I did the floor. I just want to paint the rails. Just.
Hey, my aunt died. Be nice to her. Batman's been pulling that one out.
It's a hardwood thing too. That's. You guys you can suck all the fun out of a room in like half a second.
Yeah, we're good at that.
Yeah, you're fine, because it's only a matter of time till somebody who doesn't know you makes a your mama joke. And then,
it's hilarious.
Yeah, because you do that face that you do. And just, my mom's dead, dude. And just, oh God.
Beautiful. You have to understand, people. The night my mom died, we were sitting there. It's 3 a.m. in the morning, and we have the priest who came blushing. She's been dead for half an hour now. We've all cried our eyes out. And we're sitting there, we're looking, because her corpse is sitting in our living room. And it's like, rigor mortis is about to set in. What can we do with this?
Oh God! Put her arms out.
Yeah, they're going to come in, they're going to put a blanket in, and it ain't going to go.
You're a horrible person. It's alright, if I die, you're totally allowed to do that. Just like, get a piece of all thread or something. Just be like, they're not going to get a blanket over them. Yeah,
well, if you die, what is it? It's usually sudden trauma to the head, hanging, and there's one other one where it won't go down.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I could, yeah.
Like,
bury me with a hard on, I'm fine with that. Boom! Yeah.
It's sudden trauma, usually to the head, and hanging especially, asphyxiation.
Yeah?
Yeah, it just rages better than you ever did in your life.
I'm
and
there.
it stays like that for like a week.
I am totally down with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, see, there, you heard it here. You can bury me like that. Totally down with that.
Funeral pyre, man.
With all my women and treasures. We'll be back with women and treasure.
This is going to spin under it.
Honestly, it depends on how much footage we
Okay.
get.
This is still going to be underneath, but this, doing that, gives us the room to drill our holes. Now, we need to get a short piece of the tubing to put on here so we can get, short piece, so we can get this center.
Do we have a piece, Chris?
I think we do, and it's a common size, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a stock item. Check what moves.
This goes on the inside of that.
It's not like gummy bears.
Can you get a longer length of this?
I don't like having it split up.
So you can
Because I
take
know
a piece of unwound pipe and jack it so that the bottom winding is above the level of this.
No, because this is an
No, I don't mean shoot them at the same
that's
time.
designed
I mean
for that.
shoot one while the other
it's a
one's
thing.
dumping.
Most of the fittings that go on PVC pipe go on the outside, of the pipe.
This
so
one
this
goes
is,
on the
yeah, this is
inside.
kind of a weird one. I'm sure somewhere you can special order that size of pipe, but I wouldn't know where to go. I mean, I'd start with a
No,
places.
that's
It's gonna
fucking
take 2 weeks to
disgusting.
get here.
Would it work if we put this on top and then had it threaded? Then this could raise? Because then then the secondary would be above it.
You could do that, but if you're going to do if you're going that tight, because of coupling issues, and this is gonna make more sense to you than him. If you want to have this hard to a surface, I would bolt this directly to the bottom of the thing.
So I'm going to
But then that wouldn't be adjustable.
Yeah, it wouldn't be adjustable.
So the only way for it to be adjustable is underneath.
Yeah, that's the only way to make that happen.
So we want it underneath.
Yeah. But, I mean, for today's purposes, it would be totally fine to bolt this to the bottom.
This is the sort of thing where it's never actually done. Okay? Because you're going to come up with ideas, say, hey, what if we do this, that,
That's
or
a
the other?
standard thing with Tesla coils.
So, yeah, you're going to change this 1,000,000 times over the years. It's like you'll get new ideas, and who knows, maybe swap out the transformer for like solid state, which would be cool.
200 kVA pull pig. I don't want to hear it. You and I ran a coil this size on a 10 kVA pig, trying to melt it down. Didn't
What's
work
his
either.
name? Sam.
Didn't melt?
Sam.
We tried to overpower a 4-inch coil. It was a 6-inch coil, actually. It was a 6-inch coil with a 10 kVA power supply, like straight off the pig.
Didn't you like douse it in lighter fluid?
Yeah, we ended up having to fill it with a cup of gasoline. We poured a cup of gasoline into it and lit it on fire, and it still wouldn't die. Really cool breakout.
So what if you
The
put,
really
what if you
bad
put this
part
on
about
Gemini?
that was the fact that it was Sam Barrow's coil, and we wanted to kill it, and it wouldn't die.
Well, it wasn't. It was the coil we built in honor of Sam Barrows.
What if you put this on Gemini's caps? Would
With Gemini's power supply?
Yes.
You'd overpower this. You'd melt it.
It would die.
Yeah, you'd kill it. It's 200
Okay, so
kVA.
now you have an efficient way
We
to
can
kill
melt
coils
down
you don't like.
we have a the synchronous gap that we have in there was designed for a 20 kVA system. We'll run all day long at 20 kVA. We're pumping an order of magnitude more than that, and we're melting down half-inch. We're melting down half-inch tungsten rod with it, like instant.
We need something like a real battery.
This drill sucks.
Well, hang on a second.
We need power.
It won't go over the drill. We tried.
Yeah, your battery's dead. All right.
Not just merely dead, it's really
most sincerely dead. Go see Moose Tail. You need the 14 or the 20 volt. It's not going to get any better while the battery's dead.
I'm reaming a hole right now. We have a little bit.
Can you do that for us, Chris?
He doesn't.
You hear that, internet? He's reaming a hole.
You got a comment today about at least this video doesn't have his ugly. So we need to like really have your ugly face in the video.
It's just for you. I forgot what the commenter's name is. What's the commenter's name?
I have no idea.
Hi, my name's Chris Boden.
Just say I need a
You wish you could hold a camera as steady as I do. Got mad skills. I got a steady cam arm. Mad camera holding skills. I'm gonna go find a drill. I think Jabroni's actually ahead of me on that, looking for the drill. He needs a drill. Yeah, Jabroni's hunting a drill. What are you up to?
Trying to figure out how to get up there and change the bulbs.
Oh, just step stool.
Oh, yeah.
Radical concept. Step stools. Omni dog. How's your day going? You having a good day? Having a good day? Still shooting time lapse on this damn thing?
Yep.
You have a new bit.
Yep.
It's red.
Red.
Is it better?
You want to take bets as to how long it'll continue to be red?
It won't be red very long? Did you just start?
I'm on like line 4.
Oh, okay. Machining mulberry.
Right? Don't machine mulberry.
Yeah, that's the lesson we learned. Don't machine mulberry, it sucks.
It's beautiful wood. Beautiful finish. Eats things.
Yeah, just hell on bits.
Yeah.
What the hell?
The tips were so big they broke the beam.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It thinks there's a whole lot more there than there is.
A little bit more. You can't expect a tree stump to be a perfect polygon.
Okay. So it just cuts what isn't there, just in case.
A lot easier to let it do that than to try to gauge
For those of you that don't understand what's happening at home, there's a laser beam right here. There's a little laser. It shoots across to the other side, and there's a reflector right there, and the beam bounces back. And if you break the beam, it's a safety feature because it's a gantry machine, so there's all this great big thing, and it can move wicked fast. 1,500 inches per IPS or IPM?
1,500 IPM.
IPM, 1,500 inches per minute from one end of the air, which is like, okay, like that fast. It's crazy fast. And it will eat you. So if anything breaks the beam, it stops. Well, the chips coming off are just huge. I mean, you can see them. They're really big, fluffy chips. They're like feathers. And it breaks the beam. So.
And I mean, the router bit I'm using is a straight flute.
Okay.
Which means that if you had a spiral flute, they would come up and over. But the straight flute, they send them
straight out.
Yeah. And they're sending them that way as well.
Okay.
You don't see that. The reason why we're using a straight flute router bit is because this is the third one.
If you had an ISCAR bit, you wouldn't have that problem.
I've been using an ISCAR bit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something. What are you doing?
No dice. I'm not tall enough.
Get a ladder. Get a box. Get a trash can and turn it upside down. Climb up on the shit in the room. Yeah, there's stuff right under the light. Aaron, come here. Come here. You're telling me you can't reach that light bulb?
Not even on.
Hold the camera. Do you have a light bulb?
No, I haven't. No,
okay, just hang on a second. Watch what I do and remember. Refer to the video if you need.
All right.
Now, that's concrete floor.
Yeah.
That's a light bulb. What happens if you drop the light bulb on a concrete floor from this high?
Shatters.
Yep, they do. Now, hang on. There's still another light bulb. There's this one over here. Up high. Now, this is a light bulb. Now what happens if you hold the light bulb and drop it on a concrete floor?
Shatters. Oh.
If you do it the right way and it always hits on this, it won't break.
Huh. See? I did not know that.
There's your cool science for the day. You can try this at home. It's better if you have people that you can say, Aaron, can you clean up that light bulb, please?
Yes.
But now you see how to get up there.
All right.
If you don't, this is dangerous, but this is very stable. It's very big. It's not going to move anywhere. So you're cool. And just utilize active terrain effectively. I trust you. Here, I'll trade you a light bulb for the camera. There you go. This is Aaron, and he is awesome. Dude's got heart. Hey, I made you laugh. All right, find a couple light bulbs, swap them out. You got it.
Significant.
Do you want to say that again?
I was describing this house that I saw that was on fire once.
No,
and Corey launched. And Corey launches into this.
You almost called me Laura.
I did. That was weird. You remind me of her a little bit when you're bitchy. Sorry, Laura.
Ooh. Hang on, is she the hot one?
I love that you think that one of them isn't hot. But
I haven't seen the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's the crazy sister. You're the crazy sister now.
Anyway, he did his thing where he fills in the story for me, and it's always much funnier. Like I burned down a house essentially, and then he's like, and then I pan the camera down, and you've just got this boner popping, and I'm like, arson boners are the best boners, and that's the story.
And that's the sound clip of the day.
It's gonna end up with the dubstep remix.
We need a dubstep remix.
No, we don't.
We totally do. And you know how we do the best dubstep remix ever? You got to make the wub sound. That'll be your sample. No. You can do the wub.
Have you heard the best Levels remix?
No.
It's just someone blasting an air horn through the whole song. It's truly the best.
Yeah.
Fuck Levels, that goddamn song. I've only heard one good remix of it, and it's where they took the main melody and they reversed it. It sounded completely different, but it still sounded good.
I don't know what Levels is.
It's a really shitty song. It was really good, and then everyone started playing it.
It's dubstep.
And then even the creator of the song played it like 5 times in one of his sets. It's pretty bad.
I'm assuming it's dubstep.
Sorry, Vici. No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Vici. It's a shitty ass song.
Well, I'll just leave it right here. Don't have that song. We can do it.
No, so close.
What are you doing?
Now I'm gonna hit you.
No, I was gonna pin him down to his crotch, and I was gonna say like Arson boner or something.
Oh,
like that.
well, here.
Arson washer and 2 nuts on every one. 2 nuts.
It bothers me that when he does that, the melody to that is the Reading Rainbow melody. Yeah. Reading Rainbow.
I'm aware of it. It doesn't have nostalgia for me, I'm sorry.
2 nuts.
Yeah, he didn't have a television.
No, I had a television.
Not in the hut.
I never watched
In the
Reading
shed.
Rainbow. I was too busy reading.
In the shed.
No, he didn't have one in the closet.
I didn't really like children's programming when I was a kid. I liked old shows. I liked to watch the Andy Griffith and so forth.
Yeah.
That's because you're a young guy.
That and because he's turbo gay.
I told my
Turbo
mom
gay.
on Halloween that I wanted to
Did
watch.
you thread those holes?
No.
They're just that tight?
No,
Oh, you've got nuts on the bottom.
we're working nuts on it. It's easier to just turn them from the top.
Okay.
He's doing a nuts. They're just staying.
What were you doing? Were you saying something?
No, we'll get that taken care of.
The TV version. Yeah, but still.
Trevor, you're a model for youths everywhere. I doubt it. Totally are. You're a role model now.
Am I really?
Yep, you're totally a role model. Because you're on TV and stuff. You're a role model.
So I assume that your child
Just meditate on that for a moment.
They got a bad role model.
Duh! People keep telling me I'm a role model. I'm like, are you nuts?
The one downstairs I call it. The one
Which one did you watch more?
Well, I watched black and white shows anyway, so it didn't matter.
Do you dream in black and white?
No. I dream in freaking hypercolor. You have no idea. It looks like a After
So you dream on acid.
He dreams in Flash.
I live on an acid trip. You don't even fucking...
We're actually just products of his acid trip.
That's entirely possible. We all exist in jabroni.
That would explain everything. It explained everything.
I was gonna go look at that fire.
Yeah, go.
Okay, I'm gonna go check out the fire. There's like a building on fire. I'm gonna go look at a house fire across the street. There's a building. Look northeast. There's something like a block away. It's on fire. I was gonna go take a look. I was heading home anyway, so I figured just swing by. I'd be like, house fire, cool. It's like old home week for me.
Arson boners are the best boners.